Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, November the 14th. I am Eric Feaster. I am a professional development coordinator for the Southern Maryland Regional Office, Maryland Departments of Health, Developmental Disabilities Administration. We welcome you to our Let's Talk series today titled Home Accessibility. And we have some housekeeping that we would like to go over with you all. So if you would like to use closed captioning so you can read what is being said, click the closed captioning button at the bottom. Today's presentation is available in the handouts section. And so you can click those buttons. That's going to be at the top. This is not actually the right slide, but move on. There it is. And all attendees are currently in listen only mode and your mics and cameras are turned off. This webinar is being recorded and will be uploaded to the DDA's YouTube playlist on the DDA website. Today's presentation will be available for you to download from the materials section. If you're listening by phone, please contact us to have the presentation emailed to you. And I would like to pass it off to our Director of Innovation, Stephanie Jones. Good afternoon, Stephanie.
Good afternoon, Eric. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, I want to thank you for continuing to follow this series, Let's Talk Tech. Today is Let's Talk Tech on screen, talking about home accessibility and making the items that you have accessible. We would like to welcome to Maryland and to this, Costin. You may begin. We're going to throw it over to you. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Eric. That was a great introduction. And I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you about our company Onscreen. So I'm going to go ahead and start my screen share here to give you guys, just a presentation that we've prepared. So here we go. All right. And once again, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Onscreen. We are a company that has been working on accessibility technology to help support older adults as well as the IDD community. We've been part of the AARP Age Tech Collaborative. We won the CTA Foundation Innovation Challenge this year at CES. Last year, we won the AARP pitch competition. So we are really honored and privileged to work with this community and work with you all. And let's dive in. I'm excited to tell you about what Onscreen is and what we build. First, I want to start with the problems that we try to solve for the IDD community. There's obviously lots of technology in the world, lots of tools, but many tools and apps are too complex and a lot of individuals struggle with this technology. There's also a lot of dependence and people are always looking for ways to be more independent, especially as the family caregivers age and they're no longer able to care. How do we support adults as they get older and give them more independence? Finally, another key thing are reminders and things like medication adherence and sticking to routines. So these issues, we've worked to build a platform to support folks as simply and as easily as possible by removing technology barriers to bring the easiest form of connection, companionship, and care to the IDD community and to older adults as well. We do this by taking the simplest technology that already exists and making it even easier and making it purpose-built to help people stay connected, find companionship, and get care. And now we've even done it with the telephone. So I will be telling you about all of these things. Our platform, our solution is a complete platform with an AI companion and assistant to support individuals with routines and reminders. It has video calls so that families, loved ones, or staff can easily check in and connect with the individuals. We support telehealth platforms so that healthcare telehealth sessions easily happen. We also even have virtual classes and activities available. And we further have caregiver support. So if caregivers have questions or they need information, they want to get peace of mind, our platform brings that. So before I talk about joy, I would love to get your reaction, everybody. So there's a react button on the screen. Hopefully you can all see it. And I would love your reaction if you think AI companions can help support the IDD community. Give me a thumbs up if you think yes. Give me a thumbs down if you think no, and we really need more information. Or and give me the laugh one, the laugh reaction if you think you want to just learn more and you're here to learn. So I see some of those coming through. I see some thumbs up. I see some thumbs down. So this is fantastic. People want to learn. Some people are convinced. Some people are not convinced. Well, what we have built is an AI companion that goes across all of our physical products. So Joy brings friendly companionship, daily wellness check-ins, and can also collect critical data to help support our communities. And Joy is available on our TV products, tablet products, and also on the telephone. So she has become kind of the unifying thread across all of our products. Joy can help support healthy living by scheduling a healthy day with reminders and routines. So a healthy day can look something like there's a medication reminder at 8:30 in the morning. Then at 9 a.m., Joy can check in and see how you're feeling today, if you have any pain, if you have taken your medication. At noon, we can have reminders to drink a glass of water, time for lunch. Then we can have a virtual yoga class. At 6 p.m., another reminder to take medication. And at 8 p.m., Joy can check in again and have a quick conversation. Hey, how was your day? All of this is proactive using Joy and our reminders. Our platform also brings very easy video calls with automatic answering to TVs and tablets. So removing all friction of being able to stay connected and get, reach that person that you really need to reach. Of course, that there are privacy controls, there are privacy notifications, but the technology is built in a way where it can be totally hands-free, that you can reach a person that you need to reach. And this is what a telehealth visit would look like on the TV. So again, all about ease of use, making things comfortable and making things life-size. And once again, just emphasizing, we bring everything from reminders to activities to automated video check-ins to all of our different platforms. So I'm about to play a demo for you all. Before I do that, Stephanie, are there any questions that you would like me to answer at this time, just to keep a little bit of interactivity and engagement going?
Sure, we have two people. Eric, can you please open up, I believe, um, James Heller and July Mendoza? I guess Mr. Heller is first. Mr. Heller, you can ask your question. Oh, he lowered his hand.
Okay. Maybe they were
Um,
trying to do that for the reaction and they ended up raising
oh,
their hand.
maybe Miss
Yeah.
July
So,
Mendoza. Oh yeah,
okay.
he put his thumb. Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Mendoza, July Mendoza. Do you have a question you'd like to ask?
And I would say if not at this time, okay,
No,
there's
not
July.
at this time.
Give us a thumbs
Okay.
out.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And just to keep things engaging, there's also the Q&A section that I think you can submit questions through the Q&A section. Look for the question mark button in your UI. And you may also be able to chat. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Now I'm going to play a demo for you all so you can see how our tablet platform works. The tablet works very similarly to the TV, but we really wanted to showcase our tablet product today. So I'm going to go off camera and play for you this video. Here we go. So here is the Onscreen Joy tablet app. And when it is currently not in use, we can see that it's a lovely picture frame showing some of the pictures that we've loaded on it for an individual. Just, it's a great way to leverage the screen that's there. However, when the individual needs to do something, we have a very simple dashboard here, very easy way to stay connected, reduce isolation, and improve communication. So here we have ability to call in other folks, so administrators, staff, family members, etc. We have Joy, our AI companion, to answer questions and be a friendly voice. We also have live events that can be logged into and participated in. And we, again, have the photos. Okay, so now I'm just going to demonstrate how easy it is to call to this tablet that is just sitting there, potentially in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom. We use our mobile app. I will also show how we can use our desktop enterprise app, but it's simply the caller presses the call button, the call initiates on this end, the ringing starts on this side. There's a privacy countdown to letting them know that the call will be automatically answered, and there I am. So great. Another very simple thing to do with the tablet is to send messages to it. And the way we've designed our messages is really from the mobile app, pull up the screen, and we can send photos, or we can just send messages, and we should see it there. There we go. So this message will stay up on the screen until it's dismissed, or it will go automatically after a couple of minutes. But we can also have the message be spoken out loud. But it's a really nice and easy way to get that through so that it is easily seen. Another great feature that I won't have time to demo today is the ability to join the tablet to a Zoom meeting. So just the same way that we're able to do a video call that automatically starts, we can join the tablet to a Zoom class, an activity, a telehealth session, all either from the mobile app using our join to a Zoom meeting by entering the meeting code and the password, or by using routines and other automated ways to join this tablet to a Zoom session. And now I'd love to show you Joy, our AI companion, who I'm just going to have a very quick chat with.
Hi, Martha. Great to see you again. How's your day going so far?
Hey, Joy, my day is going really good. I'm getting ready for my day. You know, the weather said it's going to be a little chilly today. Should I wear something over my ears?
I'm glad your day's off to a great start, Martha. A cozy hat or earmuffs might be a good idea to keep those ears warm in the chill.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go look for those. Should I wear gloves today too?
If it feels chilly and your hands get cold easily, gloves can definitely help keep you comfy. Better to have them and stay warm.
All right, great. And we got some snow this last weekend. What's something fun to do in the snow?
How about building a little snowman or having a fun snowball toss? You could also take a nice snowy walk and enjoy the crisp air.
I'm worried that I might slip. You got any advice for me?
Absolutely. Wearing boots with good traction and taking slow, steady steps can help a lot. You might also use a walking stick or hold on to something stable for extra balance.
That sounds great. All right, thanks, Joy. Goodbye.
Okay, bye for now.
And that was an example of Joy, our AI companion, available to chat anytime through the tablet. Now, I'm going to show you how Joy can be triggered remotely using our Enterprise Manager. All right, so here we have our Enterprise Manager that is set up on a demo organization. And really this Martha Carey, that is the same user that we saw on our tablet app, Martha Carey. Here we can see that the tablet is there. We can see that it is online. However, we can see that it is unplugged. It's important that the tablets are always plugged in and in a stable, steady place so that they never go offline and we can always reach our individuals. Now with Martha, again, I can very easily make a video call. If I just simply click this button here, the video call will go right through. I'll give you a quick demo of that right now. And now there I am. And I know it's confusing. This is what the tablet is seeing, and that's how the call goes through. So I'll go ahead and hang up the call here. All right, and now I'm going to show you a few more features using the Enterprise Manager, such as being able to initiate a Joy check-in straight from here and just remotely initiating, for example, a medication check. Here we can see Joy is starting.
Hi, Martha. Are you available right now?
Yeah, Joy, I'm here.
Great. Have you taken your medication today?
Yeah, I did, and I'm feeling really good.
That's wonderful to hear, Martha. Keep up the great work and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.
Great. And from that Joy conversation, Joy has actually saved the results. That's why it took her a second to get back to me there. And we can see in the AI check-ins here, this medication check took place and exactly what I said. So now I can see things like pain and happiness check, meal eaten. These are all the results of Joy's check-ins. And the really powerful use of Joy is to set up routines. And here we can create routines for Martha. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So we create a routine. We can say it's an AI companion visit. We can say it's a medication check daily at 9 a.m. And now every day, Martha would get a visit from Joy on the tablet and have that conversation, and the system would capture Martha's responses. And so we can see every day if Martha's taken her medication. Other routines that we have are, we can do a general friendly visit just for a chat. So again, we can just schedule Joy checking in. We could do a wellness check. We could do a pain and happiness check. The pain and happiness check allows us to ask, do you have any pain today? What's your pain on a scale of 1 to 10? And how happy are you today on a scale of 1 to 10? And we capture that. Meals, Joy asks if you've had your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and a number of other things. We also have lots of fun stuff. So we have brain teasers, trivia, we have daily jokes, and Joy can just chime in and pop up on the tablet to brighten someone's day. And a really fun one is the painting. I'm going to do the painting right now so you guys can see this amazing capability. So we're going to do the create a painting. Here we go.
Hi, Martha. Are you available right now?
Yeah, I'm here, Joy. What's up?
Hi, Martha. I'm here to do something fun with you today. Let's create a painting together. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. Let's do it.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you're on board. Let's start with the subject. What would you like the painting to be about?
You know, I want it to be kind of a fantasy painting, and I would love for it to have two dragons flying over a planet with rings like Saturn, with a really beautiful spacey background.
That sounds amazing, Martha. So we'll have two dragons flying over a ringed planet with a beautiful spacey background. Now, what style would you like for this painting? Something realistic or more whimsical and colorful?
Let's go whimsical and colorful, and I kind of want it to look like an oil painting, like medieval.
Got it. Whimsical, colorful, and with a medieval oil painting style. That's going to be beautiful. Any particular colors you'd like to see in the dragons or the background?
No, I don't really care. You pick. Let's go ahead and do it. Can you show it to me now?
Here it is, your whimsical, colorful medieval oil painting with two dragons flying over a ringed planet and a stunning spacey background. I hope you love it.
I do, Joy. That's fantastic. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Martha. I loved painting with you today. Bye for now.
Okay, now one of the most powerful capabilities of our platform that I want to show you today is our ability to generate real meaningful insights about the population that you're supporting. Since we've been working with Martha, I wanted to show you that from our conversations with her, we can see a general overview of exactly how Martha is doing today. Now, we have the medication check, we have the breakfast check, we have the pain level, happiness levels, etc. And we have urgent issues that are picked up by our insights engine. So we've been looking at Martha Carey. She has a tablet in her home, and she just had a conversation with Joy. And we can see in this conversation that it was set up as a general friendly chat, but Martha is talking about some dark things. She's saying, politics are ugly, government's been shut down, so much death and pain in the world. Joy's trying to console her. You're not alone. I'm here to help you through this. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. Martha even says, I don't know if I want to live anymore. Okay. Now, this happens, and our platform is able to detect this and provide these urgent insights, urgent issues. Okay. And so we have this insights page here where on a daily basis, we analyze the conversations that are happening with Joy, the check-ins, the friendly chats, and we can show that Martha expressed feelings of sadness and hopelessness, including statements about not wanting to live anymore, including potential mental health concerns. So we've built a very powerful AI engine that monitors what the conversations are to really provide you with insights around your population and your community so that you can intervene and support folks when they need it the most. Okay, so that was a little longer than the 5-minute demo that the slide said, but we covered a lot of ground, a lot of, I think we went really deep with the product, showing you how Joy can check in with the population, entertain them, engage them, but also even detect if they need help, if they need assistance with anything. So this would be a great time for you to get your questions in there. I'm monitoring the question queue, and I'll take pauses just to keep the webinar entertaining, so it's not a one-way monologue. All right, but I will continue forward. And like I said, I'll keep an eye on that. And hopefully you understand how our tablet platform works. Our TV platform works very similarly. And you're able to do very much of the same AI check-ins through the TV, the video calls through the TV, telehealth through the TV. But I wanted to showcase the tablet because we have actually had a little more success in the IDD community with the tablet form factor. Now, I would love to talk to you about Joy Calls, which is our phone service. It doesn't require any device, doesn't require any apps, no setup for the individuals, and our AI companion Joy is able to just call them on their telephone. So what Joy Calls is, it's a simple way for you and your team or family caregivers to set up the calls. Joy will call the individual at the right time, have a conversation around the topics and the scope of the call, and then the staff will receive updates and information about the call outcomes. Let me just go ahead and show you this is a little bit what the consumer version looks like. So again, we do have it for families, and the enterprise manager, which I showed earlier, is what it looks like when a staff, a team, an organization is using Joy Calls. Okay, I see James asked a question. I'm going to go ahead and address it here. So just to encourage you all, send in your questions. I'll address them as soon as I can. Can the AI tool summarize and share information gathered with authorized medical support? So our platform can send alerts, can send email notifications anywhere you would like. So as part of setting up our enterprise manager platform, we can set up where notifications should go, alerts. So things like if we detect a conversation that is indicating mental health or life-threatening issues, we can set up those alerts to be emails, they can be SMSs. and even integrations into other systems. So hopefully, James, that helped. And yeah, let me know if you have any more questions on that. Going back to Joy Calls, this is how we schedule the calls. We can see them very clearly and easily for folks. We can also see the results of each call. Okay, when people take their medication, it's simple and easy to see. When it's a friendly visit, it gives a quick, short summary of what the call was about. We also provide transcripts to your staff, so your staff can see exactly what the conversation was. You can think of Joy Calls and you can think of Joy as an extension of your staff. It's like yet another person that you can dedicate to an individual, and Joy will get to know that individual and talk to them, but Joy is fully transparent to your organization. You know, Joy is not a confidant of that person, and it should never be set up or explained that way. Joy works for you, and that's why you have access to the transcripts. You can also even listen to the calls and the conversations. Joy supports all of these different call types. So a friendly visit is just a casual chat. A wellness check will call and specifically ask about how are you feeling today? How are your living conditions? And is there anything that you need help with? A medication check is simply if you've taken your medication. Meal check is have you had breakfast if it's a call in the morning, or have you had dinner if it's a call in the evening. Pain and mood check, I explained that earlier. The daily joke, it starts off just telling off one joke, and then Joy can tell more jokes, or she can just pivot and talk about other conversations. Memory lane and trivia games. So all of these can just be done over the telephone. We also have the ability to personalize Joy for every client, resident, or user. So whatever that individual is into, they might be into sports, wrestling, Star Trek, guilty. You let Joy know, and Joy will talk about those things and check in, and that is how she drives engagement. We also support multiple languages for Joy. Right now we support 5 languages: English, Spanish, Chinese, Vietnamese, and Romanian. Can you guess? Because I'm Romanian and I love having Joy call my mother in between the times when I get to chat with my mom. So multilingual, and we can add even more languages over time. So if you have needs for other languages, you're supporting other communities, please let us know. We would love to be there for you. And I have another quick demo here of Joy Calls. This one is much closer to 5 minutes. So let's get that rolling. And in the meantime, feel free. Let's see. Actually, James has another great question. Before I get into the demo, can a support staff person use Joy to log daily activities? For example, such as those being tracked to support a behavior implementation plan. Yeah, we can set up custom prompts for you. So Joy could call at say 7 p.m. and she can say, hey, Martha, how was your day? Did you do any activities today? What did you do today? And she will collect all of that information, and that information will be available in our portal. We can also export it into other systems and really support you however you need with that information, wherever you need to get that information. But absolutely, Joy can do that. Okay. And Eric and Stephanie, I don't know how to dismiss these questions that I've answered, so feel free to get those off the queue. All right, now I'm going to play another video, which is a demo of the Joy Calls. Now here's a quick demo of how Joy Calls is integrated within our Enterprise Manager software that allows you to manage multiple users, clients, individuals, and have Joy, our AI companion, check in on them simply through their phones. So here we have John Smith, and we can see there's been some previous conversations with John, but let's just have a quick Joy check-in right now. All right. And there's my phone. So Joy is calling.
Hello, is this John?
Yeah, this is John. Hi, Joy. How are you?
Hi, John. I'm doing well. Thank you. How about you today? Have you been up to any hiking or watching any good wrestling matches lately?
Not today, but I'm looking forward to watching some wrestling this weekend. I can't wait.
That sounds exciting, John. Do you have a favorite wrestler or a particular match you're looking forward to this weekend?
My favorite is John Cena.
John Cena is a great choice. He's got such a strong presence and always puts on a good show. Have you seen any of his recent matches, or are you hoping to catch some classic ones this weekend?
Uh, I haven't seen any lately, but listen, Joy, I gotta go. Thanks for the call.
Thanks for chatting with me, John. Take care and have a great day.
All right, so Joy just hung up, and certainly we will see those results in here shortly. However, what I wanted to show is how we can very simply schedule some of these calls. Very easily, we can schedule a call, we can select a type. So that was a friendly visit that Joy just performed. We can have her check if I've taken my medication. So again, as other routines, we simply enter the time. Actually, let's go ahead and make it a little earlier at 8:30 in the morning and schedule it. And now Joy will call John at exactly 8:30 a.m. every morning to make sure that he's taking his medication. Now, let's say we also want Joy to just give a call and tell John a joke. John gets home from work at about 5:30, so it's 6 o'clock. We're going to want Joy to give him a call, check in on him, and make sure that he's having a good day by telling him a joke. All right, so it's really as simple as that. And now you can manage as many users as you need. You can add more Joy Calls users, set up their check-ins, and you'll be able to get results for all of these Joy Calls. You can see them here, and you would also get alerts and trends over time. So pain trend, happiness trend, activity trend, all fully automated with our Joy Calls AI companion on the telephone. All right. So hopefully that helped you understand really what Joy Calls all about. Joy Calls allows your organization to make sure that your clients, your individuals are checked in on consistently. Every call is captured and analyzed. We're able to surface needs quickly, and we can email and text or call your staff based on that. And specifically, we can generate actionable insights. So if somebody is having an issue, your staff will know about it immediately and be able to address it much more quickly, especially if you're managing a large population. Okay. All right. So that was Joy Calls. I'm going to quickly talk about one other thing that we have available to you if you would like to optimize operations in your company. Before that, I have a question from Margaret. Margaret asks, what happens if client does not answer a call? Right now, we have a retry protocol. So let's say the call is at 10 a.m. They don't answer. We'll call back at 10:05. That's the second call. If they don't answer again, we'll call back at 10:10. If they don't answer then we send an alert email or SMS message either to their family caregiver, whoever set up to receive those alerts, or we can send that to your staff as well. So we absolutely handle for those missed call scenarios. Hope that helped. Okay, so now we're jumping in, and we're only going to talk about this for a little bit, but Joy Receptionist is one last part of our solution to help automate, to help extend your staff. We all know funding is being cut. How can you make ends meet? Joy Receptionist is here to help automate inbound calls and help address kind of that receptionist function, so you can free up people to do more meaningful, high level work as needed. So Joy Receptionist is pretty much exactly what that sounds like. A client can call in with an issue or a question. Joy answers that call and is able to answer questions, especially from FAQs. If there are requests, she's able to take all of those requests down. And then the staff can use our Enterprise Manager portal to see issues as they've come in. Joy automatically prioritizes them as urgent or not so. Joy can also send emails or send SMS messages based on the type of inquiry. And your staff can really see exactly what's happening with that inbound phone line. So really, this is an AI receptionist, much like Joy Calls makes the calls out. Joy Receptionist answers your calls and addresses that need. She can also transfer calls. So if somebody's asking for a person by name, she can transfer to them or a department, etc. As I mentioned, emails can be generated. And if there are things like maintenance requests or transportation requests or food orders, those can also specifically be dispatched to the right folks who handles that. It gives you 24/7 coverage. It is quickly onboarded and set up simply by giving us the FAQs and the documents that Joy would need to know to be able to answer questions that come in. We have an easy screen where you can go in and adjust Joy as needed. This is a fraction of the cost of a human receptionist. And it's all part of this entire platform where you're able to even get those daily insights and alerts if people are calling in with important issues that need to be resolved. Ultimately, this is part of our Joy Living solution. We've talked about these little point solutions like the Joy Tablet, the Joy Calls, the Joy Receptionist, but it all comes together to help your organization run more smoothly and automate things that take human time, so that people can focus more on higher level engagements and more meaningful engagements. So underneath all of these Joy conversations, we have our AI system that looks at the requests, the conversations. We can even collect things around satisfaction and produces insights, alerts, and action for your organization and for your staff. So that's our latest platform. It all comes together under this label of Joy Living. I thought it would be helpful to talk a little bit about pricing, and just to give you a sense of how much our solutions cost. We've tried to be very affordable, very reasonable. Obviously, we can work with you on pricing if this is too high, etc. So the TV-based solution, that's a hardware solution that gets installed on the TV. And like I said, it works a lot like the tablet. That's a $600 a year. And Michelle is saying no sound. Hopefully everybody else can hear me. But yeah, so the TV-based solution, $600 per year per TV or per client. The Joy Tablet or Joy Calls is a little more affordable, $500 per year. It doesn't include the tablet. We can work with you to help you source tablets, but we figured there's a lot of options for sourcing tablet hardware. Okay, so that's really simple, transparent, easy pricing. Hopefully it makes sense. Send in questions. We'd love to discuss that.
And we can't hear you, just to confirm.
How about
We
now?
can't.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. I said we can hear you.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
You
we
can.
can.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good. Excellent. Good. All right. Sorry, Michelle. It may be your speakers or, well, she can't hear me saying that. Okay, I'll stop. All right. And, we had to brag a little bit with our recognition. We've been in the market now for a few years, and we're just getting more accolades the more folks work with our technology. As mentioned, we won the ARP pitch competition last year. This year, we won the CTA Foundation. we see them as thought leaders in industries, and they recognize the work we're doing. We're, we're also part of the Volunteers of America. We've been working with the New York State Office for Aging, Institute on Aging, a number of senior living communities. We've gotten great press. We've got hundreds, close to over 1,000 customers at this point, and really great satisfaction with our products. And before we wrap up, wanted to just give you a quick case study of a customer we started working with this year. The Charles Lee Center in South Carolina, they were looking for a solution for simple video check-ins, medication reminders for their IDD communities. They found us just by searching on Google, and what they saw on our website, what they saw on our product listing resonated with them. So they sent us an email, and immediately we jumped in and we started talking to them, and we set up a 30-day free pilot to experience both our TV products and our tablet products. We worked with them hand in hand during those pilots, addressing any questions they had. They already had a bunch of existing tablets that they needed better software for, simpler software and more reliable software. So they ultimately chose to go with our Joy tablet platform. They really enjoyed their residents, and their individuals really enjoyed Joy, and they saw that as a big benefit. And they rolled out about 170 tablets to individuals and throughout community spots over 2 weeks. So they were very quick, very efficient. They had a couple of custom needs that we helped them with. We're very happy to work and cater our solution to your needs. And that's how we grow. That's how we learn and do better for this community and industry. We've trained their team. We've given them white glove support, and they are now essentially a great partner to us, and we look forward to growing with them. So that's a great client and case study. Hopefully that makes sense. Feel free to ask any questions. So that's it. That's the presentation here. And this is my contact info. I believe it takes you to my LinkedIn profile. You can take a screenshot of this. You can email me, or you can go to onscreeninc.com. That's our company website, and see more about our products. And we'd love to answer some questions. I'm sure there were a couple of things that I said in this 45 minutes that were confusing. If anything was confusing, please ask questions. I would love to clarify and help make sure that everyone understands what we're doing.
Thank you, Colston. We'll wait a few minutes and give people a chance if they want to type in a question. But that was a wonderful presentation. We truly appreciate it. A lot of cool things. Um, and again, people have your contact information if they need you. If you have any questions, um, we got an applause. We got an
Well,
applause. That's good. If this was, please let us know if you enjoyed this presentation. Um,
let me
and
try that initial poll again, right? So my initial question was, do you think AI companions can help support your clients and the IDD community? Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Hey, maybe I didn't convince you. That's okay. But we're just at the beginning of this amazing AI revolution. I think AI will allow us to have individual assistance, individual help for people that need it. It will get to know their specific personal needs, and we will be able to support those folks greatly. Randy's not convinced.
right.
Randy, you know, if you could put it in the questions, tell me what your concerns are. I would love to hear what your AI concerns are so we can improve our product. But don't want to put you on the spot. It's okay if you don't.
Well, we did get a lot of thumbs. We got quite a few thumbs up, so that was great.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't see any additional questions, so I want to thank you again for joining us. Thank everyone else who joined us today, and wish everyone a safe and good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.